Siema, witam was serdecznie na moim kanale, ja jestem Ardal, a to jest kolejny odcinek naszych przygód z grą Baldur's Gate 3. Drodzy widzowie, nie przedłużam, wam życzę miłego oglądania. Jedziemy! No trochę będzie jeszcze do sprzedania przynajmniej. Taki pożytek. Pozbieramy jedzonko, będzie na zapasy obozowe.
Just another crate.
Tu gdzieś powinna być to cała Karlach.
Parched and peckish. Me too. Keep an eye out for any passing vagrants.
I'm afraid you'll have to content yourself
Whatever
with
killed those
vagrant
gnolls
chickens.
might be nearby. Careful.
Cut it out. Don't go there. How about a dragon? Would that worry you? Huh. Give a dragon his bad gas.
Zastawione. A kto to tutaj?
Who's there? Please, keep your distance. You're welcome to shelter here, but we've grave injuries to tend to. A devil, the most deadly foe we've yet encountered. We are paladins of Tyr, Lord of Justice. He sent us after an infernal being, straight out of the Nine Hells, hiding in the form of a one-horned tiefling.
One horn.
Then you mean
Karlach, Archdevil's bootlicker.
You know her, which means you know what the fiend is capable of. She slaughtered countless refugees fleeing the Absolute. Yesterday, she butchered an entire family without mercy. We were lucky to survive our encounter with her. She ran toward the river when she saw we were merely wounded, not dead. Down the hill from here. She must pay for her crimes. If you capture her, you will have served Tyr where we could not. This is the sword of justice, blessed by Tyr. I've wielded it since I swore my oath. It's all I have, but it's yours if you stop her. Bring me her head, and Tyr will consider her crimes repaid. May the just God guide you.
Co za dźwięki?
If you want to go poking around in the cellar, be my guest. Plug your nose first, though. Corpse, half rotted to mush. Must have been down there a 10-day or more.
Need any supplies? We've fewer mouths to feed now. 2. Both stalwarts of Tyr, sworn to uphold justice. The Lord of Justice sent us after a devil haunting this area. We squared off against her. We lost. Talk to Anders if you want the details. I don't have it in me to recount the horror.
Okej. My na pewno z was narzędzia złodziejskie. To się przyda. Okej, dobra.
In Tyr's name.
Kogośmy sprzedali rzeczy.
I am ready.
Mamy znów kasę dzięki temu.
A hero at heart.
Mam jakieś ciuchy znaleźć, kurczę.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
A czemu ten jest obciążony?
Have to keep going.
Mam tam wrócić, no dobra. Zejść na dół. Okej.
A key? I wonder what it opens.
O, to chyba jest. Karlach.
So,
One horn, the stink of Avernus. Advocatus diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The blade of frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you. Bloody right. An honor to be chased by the blade of frontiers, but I...
A great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood, the Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
Evidence. Proof that you're a devil. A gladiator in the archdevil Zariel's army.
I can explain, but it's a whole situation. If you just hear me out...
Another vision. Karlach's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Her rage and desperation seep into you. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
She's trying to trick us. Don't believe her lies.
You saw the truth. I never wanted to serve Zariel. I was enlisted in her army against my will. Forced to fight, and fight I did. When I saw an opportunity to get away, I took it. Finally home. Or near it, anyway.
You served her. That's enough to damn you.
Will catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
You don't know what you're saying. You're asking me to trust a devil.
You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes. Can't you see I'm not what you think?
Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce.
I'm Karlach, but you already knew that. And you are... Well met, soldier. Nice to meet a friendly around here. It's been tough going so far. I may not be a devil, but I can put the Blade's reputation to work. How would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? Little background if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good. Really good. It turns out I've got a knack for killing demons. That made me a valuable asset. Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me as her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. But devils don't like to lose their assets. Zariel liked it so little. She sent a bunch of goons, so-called paladins of Tyr, to take me back. Problem is, I'm not going. Don't worry, I'll lead the charge. But I could use your help. There's a lot of them and only one of me. After that, we can team up. Take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
I like her. She looks like she could throw me over her shoulder and carry me to safety, should the need arise.
Fuck yes! They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. Hang on though. Looks like you've got enough backup at your side. Not sure there's room for me. I'll catch up with you when it's time to camp for now. But don't get to any of the fun stuff without me. Got it?
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly. It means that a reckoning's coming. And I'll be the one to pay up.
Gods, what now? Do you have a tax collector on your tail?
You're closer than you think. One night soon when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance. You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
Dobra, musimy pójść do obozu, zamienić Lula na Karlach. O, ten znów coś chce.
My condition is worsening again. I need to consume some powerful magic or it may become volatile.
Co by to mu dać?
Thank you. It is a strange experience. Each time anew, like a lost soul is spelunking through the darkness that is me, only to be sacrificed on the dread altar of the heart. But this doesn't feel quite right. I mean, it never feels right, but it relieves. This doesn't relieve. Oh. The magic isn't having the effect it should have. It's not like the last time, like a rainstorm that quells a forest fire. It merely drizzles. The embers still sizzle, the fire remains undefeated. I'm not certain what's going on, but nothing good. Please, I need to think. I need to retrace my steps to a glade of calm and think. Thank you for the artifact. A great deal of trouble it was too. A great deal of trouble indeed.
Well met. Are you sure? The blade stands at the ready. And just when things were warming up.
Gdzie jest? A tu jest Karlach, dobra.
Why are we slowing down? Trust me, I'll tell you all about it after we take care of the goons on my tail. Funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that nautiloid. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what about you? I can picture you getting mixed up in some outrageous shit. Giants, beholders, Thayans, the works. Maybe once we've wrapped up the current shenanigans, we'll rest a bit and find some new heap of troubles to throw ourselves at. Hey, soldier. Yeah, let's go straight there. Whatever those fucks are getting up to, it's nothing good. Just to say, by the way, they're not really paladins. Lackeys of the Archdevil playing dress-up as paladins of Tyr. No honor among devils. Let's go, go, go. Making me sweat.
Mhm. Jak my tu mamy? Dzikie serce. Berserker. Albo dzika magia. Albo dzika magia, albo berserker. Karlach w zasięgu działania dodaje swoją premię zbiegłości rzutów obronnych. To jest fajne. Tutaj dodatkowy atak i akcja dodatkowa. Wezmę berserkera. Następny atut. Nie wiem, co tu mu dać. Znaczy jej. Jej dać. Może to, brutalny napastnik.
What to do?
No dobra. Teraz trzeba zakończyć dzień.
Hell's fire. She's coming.
Will, you've been naughty, and you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
Will, you absolute stinker. You kept me a secret? Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But Karlach's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlach, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlach meets the criteria, pet. Trust me on this. The point? Oh, yes. Thanks for the reminder.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
Ma rogi teraz.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet.
There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo.
Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade.
Karlach, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you.
Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta. I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that. You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was.
How much farther can I go?
Gods damn her, straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mazora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Will was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
I deserve that. Consider me properly shamed. It's Mazora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds, but I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mazora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mazora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
Okej, opuszczamy obóz, drodzy widzowie.
In the city, I'm more used to feeling cobblestones underfoot than grass and fields.
Before I went to Avernus, I agreed with you. Nothing quite like Baldur's Gate, is there?
Nothing in my recollection, anyway.
I've got a long road ahead.
Idziemy walczyć z tymi paladynami. Okej.
so funny? You haven't got some laughing curse, have you?
That away.
A, tu nic nie ma.
What's that?
Trust no one. Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. On my way.
Tam już... Nie, jest tu przejście. No dobra. Idziemy tam. Drogi Tianki. Pewnie do tych goblinów dojść.
Open up.
Wsiuplajmy z tymi paladynami. Rzekomymi.
You brought her here. We won't survive another assault. Leave us in peace, and we shall leave you in kind.
Cut the crap, Anders. I know what you are.
Don't let her hurt us. Please. We just want to go home. The Archduchess will be delighted when we return with Karlach's head on a pike. I never was good at playing the coward. There is no beast here or in the hells I fear. Not with her ladyship's protection. Least of all, this dog. You do well to reconsider your alliance with this animal. She destroys all she touches. Useful in the blood war. Frighteningly dangerous anywhere else. Rage all you want, Karlach. Burn with the might of the hells. Zariel will find you. She will bring you home in pieces. And your little friends will have to watch. Unless we feed you their eyeballs first.
The furnace was never my home. It was my prison. I'm free now. And I'm never going back!
Hammer's gonna fall.
Gdzie ty leziesz, kurde?
Now this is my happy place.
Niestety, no za mało punktów ruchu.
My turn.
Blood comes easy these days.
Quickly.
Can't afford to let up. Focus, strike true.
Fuck yes. Moving.
Sometimes the only way out is through. Another step forward.
What's this?
Can't give up.
Mhm.
Over here.
Need to act fast. Your time has come.
Fuck them. Fuck Thariel. I won't go back. I'm never going back. And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash. Not big enough. Now get out before you get hurt. Now! Fuck you! I never go.
Kim ona walczy?
That ought to do it.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Whew. Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots. Granted, the fire's lasting a little longer than it should. How do I look? Honey, I could go all night. Hear that? Infernal engine for a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too close till I've found a way to calm it down. High pain tolerance and a dynamic duo of truly shitty bosses. But it's a bit early in the game to be getting into tragic backstories. Let's save the Scar show for later, after we've worked up an appetite for tragedy. Meanwhile, I'll need to find someone who can tune up my engine sooner rather than later. Believe me when I say this thing is hot. The first time I faced down those paladins, they let slip there was an infernal mechanic in the area. A tiefling. He might be able to stabilize things, if I can find him. A weaponsmith, huh? Not sure if he's the guy, but I'd love to find out. A tune-up would do this rusty heart a world of good.
Okej, czyli do obozu. Spoko. A potem już trzeba będzie wejść się na gobliny.
What a charmer.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Attention.
A long way to go still.
Let's march.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Hey ho.
Can't give up now. Still alive, so that's progress. If not over, then through.
Potniemy trochę rzeczy niepotrzebnych.
Need anything else? Of course, but please remember, you're not the only one in need.
O, fajnie, masz kasy coraz więcej. Miło. Bo nie powiem.
Sylvanus be with you.
Careful, I'm behind.
What's next?
Don't be shy.
Never a dull moment.
Zobaczymy, co nam poradzi
Very well.
ten mechanik.
Finish this bottle. Got enough dead to toast anyway.
Not the worst plan you've had lately.
What I do for some salt.
I won't have a word.
Thought I sensed an infernal around here. But you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And you brought some infernal machinery with you.
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
Phew! You really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallogized demono valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky. I might be able to help, but I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Ernest. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please.
Hey, soldier. I think we picked up some of that infernal iron already. What say you? Should I give it to him? Please let this work.
The weight of it. And that blaze of chaos. Can't imagine this where my heart should be. Must be quite the experience. Give me just a moment. And I think... There. You'll have to install it, I'm afraid. I don't think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect from that kind of heat.
That feels... good. I'm still burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less... changeable. Cheers, mate.
Pleasure. And as for the heat, I haven't got any solutions now, but I'm not giving up. Could be if the combustion chamber had its own insulation, or if we had some kind of enchanted coolant. Find me again in Baldur's Gate. If I'm worth my salt, I'll have figured something out by then. Take care, Karlach. And hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report. Pocket any infernal iron you find along the way,
We'll get to the city soon. I am not grumpy.
Okej.
scowl on your face would frighten a troll. Looking for steel? I have, well, something close.
Aby się jakiś pancerz. Kolczuga, dobra, jakaś broń. Lekka kusza. Długi łuk. Teraz zobaczymy. Najpierw muszę jej lepszy pancerz dać. Więc ona może mieć maksymalnie średnie. Tak? Zobaczymy ze średnią bronią. Ma chodzić bez zbroi.
Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful. Bring it on.
Zobaczymy, czy lżejsze zbroje mogą być, czy nie.
Looking for steel? I have, well, something close.
Wiem, że ciężka już nie. To sprawdzimy. Średni pancerz może. I lekki też sprawdźmy. Zobaczymy, czy którykolwiek z nich może mieć, czy żadnego. Okej, może mieć średni pancerz. Więc warto byłoby czytać do momentu, kiedy zrobimy to jeszcze raz. Bo już teraz wiem, że po prostu nie może mieć pancerzy ciężkich. Po co marnować atuty? Więc sobie to pytamy jeszcze raz. Żeby ją właściwie rozwinąć. I tyle. Jeszcze to już przeszliśmy, to możemy sobie jeszcze raz przejść.
Will catches his breath and his.
You don't know what you're saying. You're asking me to trust a devil.
Shit, you
True. I'm Karlach. Well, I mean, how would you feel? Little back. You already turns. I played. Zariel liked it so little. She sent a bunch of goons, so-called Don't worry, I'll lead the charge. Fuck. I'll catch up.
Dobra. Moment. Najpierw trzeba podać z Willem.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. It means one night soon when we make camp. You're not in a...
Dobra. Obóz. Zamienimy Willa na Karlach.
My condition is worsening again. I need to consume some powerful magic or it may become volatile. Thank you. It is a strange experience, but this doesn't really. I'm not so. Thank you.
Okej.
Well met. Are you sure? The blades and just...
Why are we slowing down? Trust me, I'll tell you all about it. Dean, sharp. Anyway, what were we talking about? I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still with the... Maybe what... What can I do you for? Aces.
Okej. Więc rozwijamy Karlach teraz w właściwy sposób, czyli ona musi chodzić w pancerzach średnich, nie ciężkich. Ranny napastnik.
Like a vandal.
Modyfikator z kondycji. Ciężki blokuje pozytywne efekty szału. Na kondycję mam +2, więc tak się opłaca nosić pancerze. Dobrze.
Let's move.
Hell's fire.
Will, and you goods, damn it. Anyone. Besides, and we had it. I've taken. That's bizarre. How Karlach meets the criteria. The point. Will.
What the?
The prom. Nah, Karl. I'll be.
I'll be honest. Been a long time.
No i Willa nam zmieniło, niestety.
God's damn. Just look at me. I'd be not.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know.
It's before I was, but I promise you, I can't. But It was worth.
Dobra, zróbmy to szybko.
What's so funny? You haven't got some laughing curse, have you?
I really made it out of Avernus. It's
All right,
incredible.
just keep it down.
A key.
Conspicuous enough without
I
your
wonder what it
hyena
opens.
call.
Załatwimy tę kwestię szybko.
You brought her here.
Cut the.
Don't let her hurt us. Please. We just want to go home. The Archduchess will be delighted when we return with Karlach's head on a pike. Huh. I never was good at playing the coward. There is no beast here, or you do well to raid.
Avernus.
Keep them guessing.
Find a route.
Well, so much for peace.
Let's end this. On my way.
Let's cook with fire
there, baby.
O, jego Astariona mi unieruchomiła. O, super, trafienie krytyczne. O, zajebiście. Kuźwa.
Heading out.
What's the plan? Take your
I can't take much more.
Nothing will stand in my way. Survival is all that matters. You've made a grave mistake.
Bye forever, pal.
My faith will protect me.
Ja pierdzielę, zaraz znowu zginie. Kuźwa. Może wczytam sobie walkę. Wystarczy jeden krytyk 2 razy pod rząd i dziękuję. Ojejku, jejku.
Don't waste a step.
You brought her here. Don't let her hurt us. Please. We just want to go home.
Oj, świetnie, teraz to się nie uda. Teraz wrócimy.
The Archduchess will be delighted. Ha! You do well. Rage or...
Down the hatch.
Let's finish this. On my way.
No choice but to keep going.
Oni mają, kurde, strasznego farta w tej grze. No i zajebiście, nie? I teraz z kolei mi Ardala. Ja pierdzielę.
concentrate. Take two.
What now?
Got to keep fighting.
Gods, it's hot in here. Open up.
Got to focus.
Still breathing, despite everything.
No ja pierdzielę.
Another fight. Let's go.
Wounds are too much to bear.
What should I do? Take two.
Let's go.
Ready.
Ready for another round?
Never a dull moment.
Fuck them. And if any of Mummy's
A tu idzie rozpierdzielać. I co, wyjdziemy.
I'm bleeding fast. I must heal.
That ought to do it.
Kuźwa, wszyscy ledwo żyją.
No one's stopped me yet.
Granted, the fire's lasting a little. Honey, hear that? Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I pay. But meanwhile, the first time I faced down a weapon.
Ej, pozbierajmy tutaj coś.
What's hiding here?
Wanna dance?
And these things have stayed interesting. close.
Don't touch me. Step lightly.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Okej.
Can't slow down.
No dobrze. Moi drodzy widzowie, to było na tyle w dzisiejszym odcinku. Jeżeli wam się podobał, zostawcie łapkę w górę. Zachęcam was do pisania komentarzy pod filmikiem, zostawienia subika z dzwoneczkiem. Zachęcajcie swoich znajomych, by ten kanał subowali. I do zobaczenia w następnym odcinku. Siema!